Hi there, my name is Stephanie Johnston. I'm here to guide you through a Vinyasa flow. It's going to be pretty challenging today. I will call for some inversions, an optional king dancer, and as always, this is always optional, but I do recommend maybe a little experience with Vinyasa today. I will be moving through the poses pretty quickly. It'll be fairly limited on cues, but all levels are welcome, of course. I recommend 2 blocks, and for the king dancer, if you have a strap and you are comfortable with getting into the strap and want to use it, totally welcome to do that. I don't have a strap today, so I won't be demonstrating it, but you can have it handy if you'd like it. Once you are ready, we're going to get started in supported fish. So if you have your blocks, you can use both of them. I like one to land underneath my shoulders, kind of between my shoulder blades on the medium setting. So you'll set it down to recline down onto it. Second block can be a little pillow. So you're kind of making a T shape. If you don't have blocks, you can also just recline down onto your back and maybe bring your arms over your head and reach for opposite elbows so you still get a little bit of a shoulder opener here. Either way, we're lying back. Legs can be however they land, however feels comfortable here. Maybe Supta Baddha Konasana legs or legs out long. If you're with me in supported fish, you might think about shifting your shoulder blades a little bit here to really let them melt on either side of your block, and maybe hands land, palms face up. You can close down your eyes. We're just going to be here for a moment to start. Just breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And you might, if Ujjayi Pranayama is in your practice, begin that practice now of inhaling in through your nose and finding a strong, audible exhale through your nose. Ujjayi is optional, and know you can take breaks from it if it starts to make you too hot or hinder your movement, or if it just doesn't feel good. But if you'd like to, join me now in this rhythm. And take a breath in. And breathe out. One more time. Fill up. And exhale. On your next in breath, if you have your supported fish, the blocks beneath your back and head, you can prop up on your forearms just for a moment to move them off to the side. And then we'll recline right back down. But pull your knees into your chest for your Apanasana when we're leaving pose. Can make this pretty loose since it's early. Maybe rolling your knees in circles. Just massage out your low back. Or just rock side to side. Breathe in. And on to Balasana. As you breathe out, happy baby. Reach for the outside of your feet or the outside of your thighs, and you can rock and sway or just be still and heavy. Letting knees and thighs fall heavy on either side of your torso. Let's breathe in and out. On your inhale, back to your Apanasana, but bring your grip to the back of your thighs, and we're going to rock and roll a couple of times here. Take your time to build a little bit of momentum. And we flip over. Meet me in a tabletop. So shoulders over, wrist, hips over knees, long neutral spine here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, cat pose. Breathe in for your cow, drop your belly button, gaze forward or up. Exhale back through cat. A few rounds of this on your own, and if you'd like to, you could add on some wrist circles here. You could take some barrel rolls, roll out your head and neck. Whatever you need to get warmed up here. Definitely recommend a little warm up for your wrist, a little rolling out or flip of them if you plan to go upside down at all. And take about 2 more rounds of breath. When you're ready, tabletop. right into your puppy pose. So you might scoot back a little on your mat if you're pretty far up it, and then walk your hands forward. So you try to keep hips high above your knees, drop your heart low, press actively through your hands and your forearms, and maybe send your gaze up to fingertips here so that you can have space to drop your heart a little bit lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale here. And exhale. As you breathe in, we're going to rock right forward into a Sphinx pose. So it might be a little sticky here, but you'll land with hips down, elbows relatively underneath your shoulders as you press still into forearms and into your palms here. Press down through your hips, squeeze your glutes. Try to go for a pretty even curve in your back. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower down. And find fierce cobra. So fingertips plant to the mat, elbows pointed up to the sky, maybe widen your feet here. And on your inhale, press through your fingertips this time. Pull your heart forward and up as you melt. Soften your shoulder blades down your back. Breathe in. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down, twist towards the right. Inhale back through center. And exhale, other side. Breathe in, lift back up. Lower all the way down. Start to bring your hands back beneath your shoulders, spike up onto your toes, engage your quads so that your kneecaps lift up off of the mat. See if you can keep a straight line here and relatively slow press up to your high plank. How slow can you go until you reach the top? Maybe a little bend in your elbows and think about weight forward so shoulders stay over your wrist. Breathe in. As you exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press your hips up and back and maybe find a little movement here. You can pedal out your feet, maybe lift a leg and then the other. Just feeling things out. And on your inhale, lift your heels to stack over your toes. As you breathe out, drop your heels down. It's okay if they don't touch, just kind of go for that stretch in the back of your legs. Again, breathe in, lift your heels up high. And exhale, drop them low. Lift your right leg high for your three-legged dog. So try to keep your right hip in line with your left to start as you drive through your strong thigh here to lift your heel a little bit higher. Breathe in. Scorpion dog, as you exhale, stack right hip over left, open up your hip now. Pointing right knee to the sky. And really think about squeezing your right heel towards your glute. You can take some big hip rolls here in one direction. And then maybe the other. And then land your right foot by your left. Lift up your left foot. Just three-legged dog to start. So square hips to start. Keep pressing through both hands. Stretch your heel a little bit higher. And then open up, scorpion dog on the left. Left knee points to the sky. Squeeze your heel towards your glute. Hip rolls one way. Really letting these be big and thorough. And switch out directions. And when you're ready, left foot to meet your right. All right, we're gonna find those scorpion dogs, but make it a walk up to our hands. So starting with your right leg, lift your right heel high, open up your right hip, point right knee to the sky. And then kind of a circular movement here. Can you come to left toes and then drop right toes right in front of your left toes and take that on the other side. So we stay on right toes, lift your left heel high, open left hip over right, point left knee to the sky. Again, kind of this circular motion to bring left toes in front of your right. We continue this walk up, slowly taking a hip roll on each side as you step forward until you're as close as you can get to your hands. And we'll meet in a ragdoll. So feet pretty wide, bend into your knees, grab for opposite elbows, and sway and rock. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drop your hands down to the mat. You can keep your feet wider if you'd like, or if you prefer, heel toe them a little bit closer together. Keep a bend in your knees. Keep your gaze on your toes. Just rise really slow here. Letting your back dome out as you lift, your head dangle until you're finally standing tall. And once you're there, you can make any adjustments you need, clothing, hair. Breathe in, shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Breathe out, drop your shoulders down your back, shine your palms forward. Fill your lungs, sweep your hands up high, Urdhva Hastasana. So stand really tall here. Keep engaging your core. Try to find a pretty straight back to start. Breathe in. As you exhale, cactus out your arms, pull your heart forward, squeeze your glutes, just a standing back bend here. Inhale back up to your Urdhva Hastasana. And as you exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Breathe in for your halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or hop back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Lower halfway. Try to stay straight through your back. You can always drop to knees here. Inhale for your upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Flip back over your toes, hips up and high. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. On your inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. It could be a step or a hop or a float to get to the top. Halfway lift when you're there. Forward fold. Breathe in, reach high, Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale for your standing back bend. Inhale back, reach your arms high. Forward fold, surrender down. Halfway lift, fill your lungs. Plant your hands, you can step, hop, flip, crow pose, inversion, whatever you're craving here in your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog, whatever carries you there. For another breath in. Open mouth, release. Rise to your toes, gaze forward. Travel as you're ready. Meet at the top. Halfway lift when you're there. Forward fold. Inhale, tallest one yet, reach high. And exhale, find your back bend, open your heart. Lift back up as you breathe in. Melt down, exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Take it through high to low plank. Or again, whatever your journey looks like, to downward facing dog. One more round. Take an inhale and an exhale. As you're ready, rise to your toes, get light on an exhale. Travel to the top. Halfway lift, rebound up, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Back, bend it out. Inhale to lift back up, forward fold. Let it all go. Halfway lift. Take it through your high to low plank. All right, couple breaths in your down dog. Breathe in. Open mouth, let it go. Again, full deep breath in. And release. As you breathe in, lift your right heel high, three-legged dog, right to your scorpion dog. Open your hip. Bring your right knee forward all the way through for easy twist. Left hand down, right hand high. A little bit more weight forward so you can bend deeply into right knee and twist right shoulder back over left. Bring your weight to your right foot and left hand, breathe in. As you breathe out, left knee to your left tricep. Can you bring your left knee as high as you can towards your armpit? Find this compression, then step it all the way back. 2 more times. Left knee to tap, left tricep, step it back. Again, left knee, left tricep. Let's hold here. Pull your knee up, up. Think cat pose in your back. Then left foot down to meet by your right, chair pose. Sink low through your hips. Maybe play with lifting your toes up so you rock your weight back a little bit more. Breathe in. Can you sink a little deeper as you exhale? One more inhale. Divers, lift your heels so you come to toes. Hands sweep back, pinkies towards the sky. Think about kind of a lightning bolt shape in your body here. So heart up and forward. Breathe in. Sink deeper into your knees as you exhale. On your inhale, left knee high, one-legged Tadasana. Flex left toes back. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, warrior 3, straighten out your left leg as you pull your left leg behind you. Hands could reach forward like Superwoman. Think about knitting your rib cage in. Breathe in. Hold as you exhale. On your inhale, Shiva squat. Tuck your left knee behind your right. Hands could be at your heart or come down to your mat if you would like. Take another inhale. Back to your warrior 3. Extend everything as you exhale. Breathe in, high crescent lunge, all in asana, left toes to the back of your mat, big step back. And you could even take another step forward through your right foot here so that you can bend a little deeply, a little bit more deeply into your right knee. Breathe in. Open twist, ring it out as you exhale. Right hand back, left hand forward. Maybe walk your drishti, your gaze, all the way to your right thumb. Inhale and exalt, right hand down, left hand high. Keep bending deeply into your right knee. Breathe in. As you exhale, unwind, warrior two. Seal your left foot down, gaze, drishti over right fingertips. Flip it up, reverse it on your next inhale. Cartwheel down, take it through as you breathe out. Find your vinyasa. Meet me in your downward facing dog. All right, right to the other side. Inhale to lift your left heel high, open left hip over your right. Pull your foot all the way through. Easy twist, right hand down, left hand high. Again, your weight forward, wring out your back, send left shoulder back. Breathe in to get heavy in your left foot. As you exhale, right knee to your right tricep, tap it up high, squeeze it up, and then send it back. 2 more times. Tap right knee in, step back. Tap it in and hold. Pull your knee up, dome out through your back. Breathe in, chair pose, Utkatasana. Right foot to meet by your left, sit low. Hands could reach up here. And then if you can see your arms in your peripheral, you might think about sending them back a little bit more. Just to work through your shoulders, open them up, breathe in. Divers, as you exhale, rise to your toes, sweep your hands back. Keep bending deeply into both knees, sit a little lower. Inhale, right knee high, one-legged Tadasana. And as you exhale, right to your warrior three, maybe your hands stay reaching forward as you straighten out your back, little bend in your left knee. On your next inhale, Shiva squat. Right knee behind your left, get small here as you dome out through your spine. Re-extend, warrior three. Inhale for your high crescent lunge. Maybe it's graceful, maybe you wobble like me, either way is fine, but just a little bit of a deeper bend in your left knee as you send your hips forward. Breathe in. Open twist. Left hand back, right hand forward. Maybe gaze back. Bend deeper into left knee. Inhale and exalt, right hand high. Reach it up, extend through your spine. One more breath in. Warrior two, unwind, keep bending into your left knee. Gaze over left fingertips. Flip it up to reverse your warrior. And on your next exhale, cartwheel down, take it through your flow. All right, we're gonna do that again a little bit faster. Let's take a breath in. Open your mouth, exhale. Lift your right knee high, right to your scorpion dog. Bend into your right knee. As you exhale, bring your foot through. Easy twist is where we land. Just once. Left knee to your left tricep, tuck in. Chair pose on your next inhale, land your left foot down. Right to divers as you exhale, lift to your toes. Bring your left knee high, one-legged Tadasana. Warrior three, straighten out as you pendulum back. Inhale, Shiva squat. Back to your warrior three, reach, reach, reach. High crescent lunge as you breathe in. Open twist, spin open. Breathe in and exhale. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Inhale to reverse. Cartwheel down, take it through. Meet me in your take your vinyasa, meet me in your down dog. Right to the other side. So inhale, left heel high, right to your scorpion dog, point left knee to the sky. Bring your foot through, plant it down, easy twist. Right knee to right tricep, step through, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit low. Divers, rise to your toes. And inhale, right knee high, one-legged Tadasana. Warrior three, stay long as you send it back. Shiva squat, tuck it in. Back to warrior three, reach, reach, reach. And inhale, high crescent lunge, all in asana. Open twist as you exhale. Flip it up, exalt. Warrior two, unwind and reverse. Fill your lungs. As you empty them, take it down, move it through, high to low plank. All right, breathe in. As you breathe out, maybe one arm at a time or maybe both lower, but we're finding dolphin pose. So forearms come to the mat, you can walk your toes a little bit closer to your elbows. Think about pressing actively through both forearms so your shoulders stay really active here. Gaze can just be somewhere between your forearms. Take a breath in and exhale. As you breathe in, again, maybe one arm at a time or maybe both, lift up to your down dog. And then lower forearms down, dolphin pose. A couple more times like that. Downward dog, lift to your hands, forearms to the mat. 2 more times, you've got this. Lift it up, down dog, back to your dolphin. Lift up, downward facing dog, dolphin pose. All right, from here, just think about maybe walking toes in even closer. See if you can reach your nose all the way to the mat here or as close as it can get. And then send it back, dolphin pose. A couple more times like that. Send shoulders forward, maybe your nose taps, maybe not. Send it back one more time. Dolphin pose, downward facing dog, lift to your hands. All right, let's breathe in, lift your right heel high, open up to your scorpion dog. And this time, if you'd like to, take a flip dog, drop your right foot back behind you. Keep a bend into both knees here as you press your hips up, pull your heart up, reach your right hand forward. And then we flip it back over, 3-legged dog. Right knee to your left tricep, cross it over, and then lift your left hand for a fallen star, maybe keeping your right foot floating the whole time here. So it's more like a side plank with the extended right leg. Flip it back over, 3-legged dog, right heel up high. Bring your foot through, easy twist. Left hand down, right hand high, wring it out. Left knee to your left tricep, pull it in. Chair pose, breathe in, lower down. This time as you exhale, just forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Step back to your high plank. Breathe in, shift forward. As you exhale, slow lower down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Land on the mat, belly down. Locust pose, hands by your side. Palms can face down here. Squeeze your legs and feet together. On your inhale, lift your heart, lift your feet, lift everything. Think about reaching your hands back to your feet and pulling your heart forward at the same time. So a lot of expansion through your chest here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower back down. Hands back beneath your shoulders. Spike back up onto your toes. Lift up, high plank, downward facing dog. All right. On your inhale, left heel high. Find your scorpion dog. And again, option 4, your flip dog. Left foot could drop down. Keep the bend in both knees. Reach your left hand forward as you press hips and heart up. Then we flip it back over, 3-legged dog. Left knee to right tricep, lift your right hand. Fallen star, seal your right foot down, pull your left foot through, maybe keeping your foot floating this whole time. Flip it back over, 3-legged dog. Bring your foot through for your easy twist. Right knee to right tricep. Chair pose, land your right foot down, sink low through your hips. Forward fold, release it down. Halfway lift, fill up. Plant your hands, step back, high plank. Breathe in to shift forward. We lower down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All the way down. Locust pose again. Hands back, breathe in, lift your heart, lift your feet, squeeze legs and feet together. Exhale, lower back down. Hands beneath shoulders, spike up onto your toes. High plank, we rise up. Downward facing dog. All right. On your inhale, lift your right heel high, 3-legged dog. Bring your foot through. High runner's lunge, so just your foot down, both hands to surround it. Lift up to your 1-legged Tadasana. Take your time to get there. Left knee in line with your hip. Take a moment to find your balance. Breathe in. And as you exhale, we're finding a warrior 3, this time with a back bend variation. So I like hands by my hips for this take on it. Think about the locust pose we just did. So lift of your leg, lift of your heart, hands reach back towards your foot. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Breathe in. As you exhale, Shiva squat, tuck in. Back to that back bended warrior 3. Get really expansive here as you lift up. Shiva squat. Back to your warrior 3. This time, take it all the way down to your low crescent lunge. So deep bend in your right knee, gently lower left toes down, then left knee, hands up high. Press through your right heel like you'll drag your whole body forward. Breathe in. Open twist as you exhale. Right hand back. Inhale and exalt. Maybe your right hand comes to left thigh or to your left ankle. Reach high. And as you exhale, cartwheel down. Plant your hands, step back, take it through your flow. Great. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged dog. Bring your foot through, high runner's lunge, so both hands just around your top foot. We take off on your inhale, one-legged Tadasana, pull your right knee up. And again, this big back-bended warrior three. As you send your right leg back, pull your heart forward, hands by your side like airplane wings, lift, lift, lift. Shiva squat, round, and you can kind of think about cat-cow here. Warrior three with this back-bended variation. Shiva squat. Back to your warrior three. High, or rather low crescent lunge. As you breathe in, bend into your left knee, gently lower right toes, then right knee down, hands up high. Press through your left heel, a little nudge of your heart forward, breathe in. Open twist, left hand back. Inhale and exalt. Right hand high, maybe left hand all the way to right ankle. On your exhale, cartwheel down, step it back, take it through. All right, let's breathe in. And exhale. One more breath in. And out. On your inhale, lift your right heel high, three-legged dog. Come to left toes and start to lower down to a three-legged tabletop. So left knee will land down. Pull your heel up towards the sky. Take a breath and shift your shoulders forward. As you exhale, chaturanga through your arms. So think about dipping your chest down as you lift your right heel really high here. Press back up. Lift your left knee, cheetah pose, right knee to nose, pull in. Just like that, lower left knee down. Find your chaturanga push up as you lift right heel high. Lift your left knee, pull your right knee in, cheetah pose. Another time, left knee down, right heel up, drop your chest down. Cheetah pose, lift up and hold. So knee to nose, dome out through your back. Breathe in. Hold for your exhale. One more inhale. Bring your foot through, plant it down between your hands. Low crescent lunge. Lift your hands up high. Pull your heart forward. Take your inhale. And as you exhale, easy twist. Left hand down, right hand up high. I've been here a lot. So this time we'll take it to a Vashisthasana side plank. So right leg up and over, maybe to land on top of your left leg. Maybe you stagger out your feet here. Think about a rainbow shape in your body. So you're pulling your hips up to the sky. Breathe in, lift your right foot. Wild thing, drop right toes behind you, reach your right hand forward. So you keep left leg straight here. And then it's a big step all the way back to your easy twist. So you might think about pulling your right knee towards your armpit. Stepping it to the front of the room, back to this familiar shape, easy twist. Bring left knee to your left tricep, pull it in. So this tap that we did earlier, we hold here. And this time revolved half moon. Extend your left leg back behind you. Your left hand could float or come to a block or land down on your mat. Think warrior three through your lower body, easy twist through your upper body. Breathe in and out. All right, we're gonna take this all the way to an exalted low crescent. So bend into your right knee, gently land left toes down. Keep the twist here as you bring right hand all the way to left ankle. Pull left hand up high. All the way back to your revolved half moon. Take off from your left toes. Left hand could land or float. And then again, back to your low crescent lunge. Send it all the way back. Reach your left hand high. This time, standing splits. Cartwheel down. Take off from your left toes. Dip your chest, your heart down. And you could stay here thinking about working your chest a little bit closer to your thigh. Or you could play with handstand hops if it's in your practice. Maybe planting hands all the way down, coming to right toes, trying to bring hips as high as they can over shoulders, and could be little hops. Maybe you catch the balance. Maybe you just play with a little tiny hop off of right toes. When you're ready, back to standing splits is where we meet. Take a breath in here. And as you exhale, Shiva squat, left knee behind your right. Open up to star pose. Just big star shape with your body. Can take a moment here. Really get expansive. I like to shake my hips out in this pose. Take a breath in. As you breathe out into your left knee, Skandasana. So you bend into your left knee, point left toes out at about a 45-degree angle, flex right toes back towards your face. Hands can be at your heart, or fingertips can come down in front of you if you'd like. Think about this flex of your right toes and gaze forward. Breathe in. You can stay low with or without your hands on your exhale, Skandasana to the front. Just switch it all out. We meet Skandasana back to the mat, or back to the back of your mat. Bend into left knee, gaze towards right toes. Press into your left foot, star pose. Again, with or without hands here. Warrior two to the front of your mat. Back to star pose, lift up, Skandasana. Bend into your left knee. Again, through star pose, rise up, warrior two, face the front. Back to star pose, Skandasana. This time, send your gaze forward towards the top of your mat. Think about staying low like we did in those Skandasana side to sides, and sweep forward all the way to your half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So right hand can come somewhere in front of your right foot, maybe to land on a block or your mat. Flex left toes back towards your face. You can also float your right hand here. Breathe in. If you want to go for a bind on your exhale, bend into your left knee, reach for left hand, or rather left foot with your left hand. If the grip happens, maybe you kick your foot into your hand. And I like my gaze just somewhere on the floor here. One more breath in. Start to let this go. We'll land in warrior two. Reverse, breathe in, flip it up. Take it down, take it through, high to low plank. All right, downward dog. All right, on your inhale, left heel high, three-legged dog. Come to right toes, lower down to your three-legged tabletop. So lift your left heel high, breathe in. Chaturanga, through your arms, lift your left heel as you dip your chest down. And then as you press back up, lift right knee, pull your left knee towards your nose, cheetah pose. A couple more times like that. Come through that three-legged tabletop, chaturanga push up, lifting your left heel high. Cheetah pose, lift your right knee, pull your left knee in. Again, extend left leg back, lower down through your arms, lift it up. Pull your left knee in and we hold here. Dome out through your back. I'm right here with you. Shoulders towards your fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Step your left foot through. Low crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hands up high just for a moment to give your shoulders a little break here. Breathe in. Easy twist, right hand down, left hand high. Vashisthasana, step it up and over. Again, one big step or a couple little steps. Maybe stagger feet, maybe press your hips up high. Maybe lift your left foot. Stay here, or wild thing, drop left toes back behind you. Keep your right leg straight as you pull your left hand towards the front of your mat. And then again, this big step forward. So pull your left knee towards your armpit, left foot toward the front of your mat. Easy twist. So when you're ready, right knee to your right tricep, tuck it in. Get small, really compress here. Revolved half moon. Straighten your right leg, keep your right hand maybe down, maybe to float as you think about sending your left shoulder back behind you. And lifting your right heel as in line with your hip as you can get it. All right, the journey is all the way to your exalted low crescent. So right toes down gently, right knee down, left hand maybe to right ankle as you pull right hand up and over. All the way back to your revolved half moon. Take off from right toes. Right hand down, left hand high. And again, all the way back. Exalted low crescent. Standing splits. Cartwheel forward. Bring your right heel high as you dive your chest down. Little bend in your left knee. And again, you can hang out here or plant your hands. Maybe play with these little hops up. You can catch a little hang time or just again, hop up and down. Seeing what it feels like to really bring weight into your hands here. When you're ready, it's back to standing splits. And Shiva squat, right knee in behind your left. Open up to your star pose. Again, a little moment here. That was a lot, and we have another little push here. Take your breath in. Into your right knee, Skandasana, point your right toes out, flex left toes back towards your face. Hands can be at your heart or on your mat. And again, you can stay here or stay low, with or without your hands. Skandasana, opposite side, slide it forward. and then slide it back. Press through your right foot with or without your hands. Star pose is where we meet. Lift up. Warrior two, to the front. Back to star pose, and back to Skandasana. Again, press through your right foot, lift up high. Warrior two, as you exhale. Breathe in, star pose. And Skandasana, bend into your right knee. All right, visualize where you're going here. Gaze towards the top of your mat. We have this big sweep forward all the way to your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left hand down, blossom open to stack. Right shoulder over left, right hip over left, or, make your way towards that shape. And you can hang out here or bend into right knee. Reach for your right foot with your right hand and maybe kick into your hand if you have the grip. One more breath in. Warrior two, start to let this go, land it down. Reverse on your inhale. Take it down, take it through, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take a breath in. As you exhale, forearms to the ground, dolphin pose. Walk your toes in, press out of your forearms. You can stay here or lift your right heel. You can hang out in your three-legged dolphin, just pressing hard out of your forearms and hands, or little tiny presses off of your left toes to maybe work hips over your shoulders and maybe catch that hang time, or just hang out in that three-legged dolphin. When you're ready, we switch it out, so it'll be left heel high, right foot down. Same option, but if you did play with those hops on one side, I encourage you to play with them on the other side, even if, and it's likely the case, that you have a side that feels a bit more natural. When you're ready, back to dolphin, back to downward facing dog. All right, we have got one more little flow, then we'll slow things down. Couple options for inversions on this side. Know that they're always optional, just like, everything. So we'll start with right heel high, three-legged dog, open up to your scorpion dog. Bring your right knee to your right wrist and set up for a pigeon pose, but let's make this pretty active. So your left leg will stay straight behind you. Can you squeeze your inner thighs together? Think about finding lift up here. As shoulders stay over hips, you might even lift your hands up to the sky and really rely on your legs to find your lift here. Using a little strength to lift up, push the ground away. Breathe in. As you exhale, gently start to sink into this. We're gonna play with mermaid pose. So right hand maybe somewhere in front of your right shin. Bend into your left knee. You can either just reach left hand to your left foot, whether or not the grip happens. If you have the grip, you could start to work your left foot into the crook of your elbow and reach your left hand forward towards you. Right fingertips could lift up and over to reach to left fingertips. And you can stay just like this, or to take this into king pigeon, maybe see if you can reach your right hand to your left toes, kind of a funky entrance into it. And then you'll have to weave your left arm underneath, maybe grab left foot. Again, once you are flipped back to where you're facing the front. Take a breath in. As you exhale, gently let this go. Plant your hands down, spike up onto left toes, scorpion dog. Think about the scorpion dog walk we did in our warm-up. Come to left toes, big circle with your right knee to step right toes in front of left toes. Same thing on the other side. Point your left knee to the sky as you stay on right toes, big circle, left toes in front of right. Right knee up high, step forward. All right, this time, option to just take one more step forward with your left leg, or this could turn into a puppy press if it's in your practice. So you lock out your elbows, press through your hands, bend left knee, maybe stay on your right toes. And you could think about drawing your left knee up and over. And again, maybe you take it to your puppy press, maybe not. Either way, we land with the left knee pointed to the sky. You can seal your whole right foot down if you're still on right toes. Left hand stays down, right hand reaches for your left foot if you get the grip. Kick your left foot into your hand. Open up through your chest here for a moment, kind of a standing splits, revolved dancer variation. Breathe in. As you breathe out, left knee in towards your chest. Let's come to standing. One-legged Tadasana. All Great, we're gonna set up here for standing mermaid. So what we just did in pigeon pose, but we're standing this time. So you can start to kick your left leg behind you, reach left hand to the inside of your left foot. You could take this into a dancer, just kicking your foot into your hand. You could work your left foot to the crook of your left elbow. Maybe right hand reaches to the left hand. You get that grip. Standing mermaid, you can hang out here. Wobbly for me. If you want to, you could find that flip grip here. So maybe right hand reaches to left toes. Might be a little finagling happening here. And then you'll have to tuck your left hand underneath your left leg to switch out the grip. So kind of just reaching so that left hand can come to the outside of your left foot. And if you get the grip with both, kick foot into hand, lift your chest up high, breathe in. Whew, let's let that go. Forward fold, release it down. Halfway lift, take it through, head a low plank, or whatever takes you to downward facing dog. And we've got one more side. All right, on your inhale, left heel high, scorpion dog, bend into your left knee. Bringing your left knee to your left wrist, pigeon pose. Again, really active to start, so pull forward of your right hip, pull back of your left hip as you push the ground away, squeeze your inner thighs together, maybe hands reach up to the sky. Breathe in. As you exhale, sink into this. Bend into your right knee, left hand can come in front of your left shin to start. Reach right hand to your right foot. Maybe your foot works to the crook of your elbow. Right hand will reach towards you, left hand could come up and over to connect your fingertips. And again, you can stay here if it feels available. Left hand could reach all the way to your right toes. And again, you'll let your right hand grip go, tuck under your right foot so that your hand reaches to the outside of your right foot to switch into the flip grip if you would like it. Breathe in, let it go. Hands to the mat, spike up onto your right toes, scorpion dog, left heel up high. All right, that same walk. So big circle with left knees, you come to right toes, step left toes in front of your right toes. Same thing on the right side, draw your big circle with your right knee, right toes in front of left. Left knee up high, step it forward. And again, you can take one more step, or if it's in your practice or if you just want to play with it, puppy press. Come to left toes. Can you think about sending your right knee up and over? Once it's at that edge, maybe play with straightening out your right knee. Maybe you lift into a handstand, maybe you fall like me, and I won't edit that out because we're all human. But either way, we land with this standing split variation, bending right knee, right hand down, left hand reaches to your right foot, kick. Foot into hand, expand through your chest here. Breathe in. Right knee into your chest, come to standing, one-legged Tadasana. And we've got this last little push here. So hands up, right knee up, standing mermaid. Starting with dancer prep. And again, you can hang out on your dancer with right foot to the inside, rather right hand to the inside of your right foot. Kick foot into hand. If you want to take it into your standing mermaid, tuck your foot into the crook of your right elbow, left hand up and over. Maybe fingertips connect. And if you want to on this side, one more little push here. Left hand could reach all the way to your right foot. And again, it'll likely take a little finagling here. Just be careful with your right knee. You could tuck your right hand under to switch out the grip. So right hand comes to the outside of your right foot. And then if you get the grip, kick your foot into your hands. Ooh. When you're ready, let it go. Maybe with grace or not. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your hands. Take it through. Last vinyasa. All right, downward facing dog. And drop to your knees. And we're gonna set right up for our hero pose. So you could bring your weight forward for a moment so that you can walk your feet out and then sit your hips between your feet. You can sit up onto a block here as well, always. Maybe stay lifted, maybe lower down to hands, to forearms. Maybe recline all the way down if that feels right for you. Just pay attention if anything sharp happens in your knees. then maybe you've taken it a little too far and you can say never mind and gently come out of it. And breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale here. And exhale. When you're ready, start to press up through your hands. And then I like to come forward into a tabletop to escape this pose. You can cross over your feet. We'll take a fold. Come to a seat. Legs long in front of you for Paschimottanasana. Can bend into your knees if you'd like here, or keep them straight if you prefer. Flex your toes back towards your face. Inhale to lift your hands up high. And as you exhale, pull your heart towards your toes. Wherever your hands land, you can grab onto feet or legs or your mat. And just surrender into this. We breathe in. And out. One more time, fill up. And as you exhale, start to let this go. We're going to roll all the way down. So if you need to, you can scoot forward on your mat. Reach your hands forward, dome out your back. Roll down your spine. And set up for a reclined figure 4 here. So plant your left foot down, right ankle on top of your left thigh. And then maybe start to pull your legs towards your chest. You can wrap both hands around your left thigh and roll out your ankles here if you'd like. Breathe in. As you breathe out, keep your legs as they are, just drop both legs to the left. So your right foot will plant on the ground. And you can grab onto your left ankle, rather your right ankle with your left hand, or you can kind of press your right leg away from you with your left hand. You can play with both and see what feels good for you right now. And together, it's another breath in. And out. On your inhale, back through center, we swap it out. So right foot down, left ankle on top of your right thigh. Pull your legs into your chest. Maybe wrap hands around your right thigh and you can roll out ankles. Or just be still. Just breathe in. Keep your legs as they are. Drop them both to the right as you exhale, so left foot plants down. Maybe grab onto your left ankle or use the heel of your right hand to gently press your leg away from you. So you're ready. Pull through center. Appanasana, wind relieving pose. Give yourself a hug here. Take a moment to thank your body for carrying you through your practice. Breathe in. And as you exhale, it's whatever you need on the way to your final resting pose, to Shavasana. You can make yourself really comfy here. If you're near a wall, maybe you scoot up to it, send your legs up the wall. I like to really widen my legs, my arms, expand a bit more, especially when you're practicing at home. You don't have to worry about hitting neighbors, so you can really, really get comfortable here. And let this be time for yourself. to drop below the thinking mind and just be. Shavasana. And I encourage you to spend time in this space, to be with yourself for as long as you have time for. This is where I'll leave you. And until we meet again, thank you.